Stossel Matter segment tonight. Our pal John recently attended a libertarian gathering called Freedom Fest in Las Vegas.
In our 250 years, we've accomplished amazing things, amazing prosperity. We just can't take it for granted because free and prosperous is not the natural state of things. In human history, it's rare. We now are starting to look a lot like Rome, and we ought to worry about that.
You should have worn a toga here when you were out there saying that.
Yes,
yeah.
that's you're Mr. Showbiz.
Why don't you explain to people who don't have history degrees about the comparison between ancient Rome, which was the most powerful nation on earth at the time, and then it fell, to America today?
It collapsed of its own weight. Government grew. The parallels are interesting. There was just increases in taxes, increases in abuse by leaders, not following the Constitution. They devalued the currency. You're showing gladiator fights. They had gross spectacles, which people had to pay for. Then when people complained, they bribed them with welfare. Very similar.
So what happened in Rome was basically that the discipline and value system that made Rome so powerful eroded. It eroded from the inside. The folks wanted to see the gore and violence. They wanted to see, prostitution was legal. People were doing all kinds of crazy things. The emperors were corrupt. On and on and on and on. It's not nearly that bad in America.
No, things they did were unbelievable. The emperor himself would import hippos, elephants, lions from all over the world and personally kill them in the Colosseum.
Well, I understand NBC has a new reality show that might... No, that's not true. That's not true. Okay, but look, I did a lot of research on this, and I happen to agree with you that there are many frightening parallels between what's going on in America today and the permissiveness and the taxation and the bloated government.
You're throwing in the permissiveness. I didn't say that.
Well, if you don't think that bringing in hippos and lions to entertain the people is permissive, then I know you're a libertarian, but don't be a loon.
But that's gross excess. That's not the same thing as legal sex work.
It's permissiveness, okay? It's anything, sex and violence goes in public, and we don't care. The reason I did this research, by the way, is for killing Jesus, because what was happening in Rome directly affected the Nazarene, directly. And you'll see that in the book that comes out in September. Nice plug for me. The devaluation of the currency came because the Roman emperors had to get more and more money and tax the peasants more and more to expand their government and to live lavishly and to waste the money that they did, correct?
At first, they just stole money from the countries they conquered. When they ran out of that, they couldn't go into debt like we are. They didn't have a Fed printing money. So they just said, okay, next year, there's less silver in the currency. And it went from 95% silver to less than 1% silver.
Do you think that we are going to collapse as a nation if we continue on this libertarian bent that you love and embrace?
No, the libertarian bent, the Tea Party, and even your show complaining about the debt is our best hope.
Yeah.
If we continue on our current socialist course, yes, we're doomed.
You think so?
Yes,
we
can't afford it. We can't
How
afford
long will it be in the Stossel prediction venue?
18 years, 3 months.
Do you really think it'll be in our lifetime? Because I'd rather be dead than see the country collapse, to tell you the truth.
Thomas Jefferson said it's the natural progress of things for government to grow, and we can't afford this growth.
We got to put the brakes on soon. And we got to get those lions in here. We come right back.
We have them at Fox.
Should America be fighting harder against drug and alcohol abuse? We'll have a no-spin report.